What's up, folks? Welcome to Fight Night. Welcome to Grapple Pro. Big Sean Kramer's Wheels with a Z.
With a Z, baby.
And, of course, Marcel Thorne in the house right now. And this is somebody that has big plans and aspirations when it comes to action here at Grapple Pro Wheels.
Sure does. This guy stacks up pretty large when comparing himself to the rest of the roster at Grapple Pro here.
Absolutely. Marcel Thorne has a height advantage in almost any contest you could put him in here at Grapple Pro. But he has an interesting task at hand this evening as he takes on one of
the best.
I'm going to say the scummiest.
The best.
The scummiest people in Western New York. The dirtiest landlord known to man. The landlord himself. The man who once kicked a whole family out on Christmas Eve.
Business is business, Kramer's. Something you know nothing about. However, the landlord does, and he's about to take care of business right here tonight, Thursday night.
Well, that remains to be seen, and I really hope that John Tiger, our official, checked the landlord really well, because you and me both know that typically there's a set of brass knuckles or some sort of foreign object stuffed somewhere in the man's gear.
Stop it.
But there's the bell. We are underway. One-on-one action right now. It's the landlord. It's Marcel Thorne, and it's right now brought to you by the best in personal injury, Dolce Panepinto attorneys at law, and the best in pizza, Carbone's Pizza.
Go grab yourself a slice.
Speaking of grabbing, landlord's got a tight hold on the head of Marcel Thorne here, and Thorne, oh, and a thumb to the eye, and Tiger, of course, not around to see it.
I was just giving him a thumbs up. A landlord really feeling it.
Do you really believe the things you say on a weekly basis?
The landlord came in with an open hand.
He's just telling him good job?
Absolutely.
You gotta get checked out. If you really believe these things that come out of your mouth, something's really wrong with you.
Landlord powering Marcel Thorne into the corner.
Yeah, choking the life out of him right there. Marcel Thorne's got to break free. Swing and a miss, does just that. Knife edge chop sends the landlord all the way to the outside.
Got to take a breather there.
Well, just like everything else on Marcel Thorne, those are frying pan-sized hands. And, of course, the landlord did not enjoy being slapped with one of those, taking a minute on the outside. Marcel Thorne staying ready on the inside.
The disrespect of the fans calling him a slumlord. I mean, come on.
Well, the fans speak the truth. The man is a slumlord. But here we go. Both gentlemen running back and forth right here. Let's see. Oh, landlord down. Up and over goes Thorne. Swing and a miss by the landlord. Oh, and Thorne got him.
Quick pin here. Hook of the leg.
Only good for 1.5. Marcel Thorne's going to have to do a lot more damage to the landlord. And I bet you half of Western New York is watching this right now, hoping that Marcel Thorne is the one to be able to end the landlord and take care of all the scams that he's got running across this great area.
Listen, pyramid schemes are not scams, all right? Would you like to join one? Only $300.
Legitimate business opportunities with a Z. The landlord right now continuing, trying to get the upper hand on Thorne. Nice takedown there by the landlord. Thorne's got to get free.
Just trying to get him some of that amateur wrestling background of the landlord here. Looking to stretch him out.
Modified abdominal stretch locked in right now. Marcel Thorne screaming, and you can see the flex of that abdominal area, and landlord hammering away.
Yeah. He's got him so stretched out right now and just wailing on his ribs.
This also does damage to the shoulder blade, too. You can see how stretched out Thorne was, as you mentioned.
Rolling to the rope like a coward, though.
Long limbs, long enough to get out of this situation just in the nick of time, but the landlord still continuing the assault. Got Marcel Thorne set up on that top rope. And now the landlord, another shot directly to the breadbasket.
Landlord really loving life right now.
Irish whip off the ropes comes Thorne. Nice drop toe hold by the landlord. Oh, and disrespect. You know, what kind of human being slaps around their opponent like this? This is supposed to be an athletic competition.
One that is clearly dominating his opponent.
Well, at the moment, that's a fact. Marcel Thorne in a world of trouble, but Irish whip reversal. Wait a minute. Oh, sunset flip by the landlord. Can he pull over Thorne? Let's see.
He's trying.
Oh, down goes Thorne. Just two. Marcel Thorne too smart to be pulled over right there by the landlord. Got him in the corner right now. Irish whip with authority. Oh, and a big stinger splash. Marcel Thorne heating it up right now, Wheels. Down goes the Landlord. You thought he was all right, but that just was not the case.
Hook the leg, grabbing the rope right away, though, as the Landlord. He knew exactly where he was positioned inside that squared circle of Kramer's.
He sure did. Landlord, a wily veteran. That's something I will not try to take away from him. But that doesn't mean he's got character, because we know he doesn't. Big leg drop right on the money. No, not yet.
Landlord powering out with that left shoulder, just bursting up off that canvas.
Barely rolled it up in time. Again, are you watching the same broadcast? Are you watching the same?
I'm questioning the same thing about you. I mean, clearly he powered right out with explosion.
All right, yeah, you're delusional, but Marcel Thorne got him hooked right here. Look at this.
Swinging Landlord around like a baby.
Massive power by Marcel Thorne, hanging on to this man like it's his job. And down.
Well, it is his job. Hook of the leg, though. Could he do it?
Still just good for two. And you can see frustration starting to build on the face of Marcel Thorne. He's got to not let that get the best of him and get right back on the Landlord.
He's never faced a man quite like the Landlord. I can tell you that right now, Kramer.
Oh, here we go. The city of Buffalo rejoicing as the Landlord takes shots to the mouth. This is what we came to see.
Referee John needs to get in there and break this up.
All 10 right on the money. Marcel Thorne in control. Landlord reeling on the rope. Oh, wait just a minute. What did he stuff in that thing?
He's just adjusting himself.
What did he stuff in that thing? Oh, with a forearm to the face, but what is in that thing? Oh, come on.
And that's it. Your winner this Thursday night, of course, the Landlord.
Landlord with a loaded forearm cover. And once again, unable to win without dubious means is the Landlord.
Hey, Landlord just a little shaken up after months of wrestling in and out. A little injury to his forearm. He didn't load it. Cut it out. See, he's just adjusting himself.
He didn't load it. What did he do right there, Wheels?
He's just adjusting himself.
He's just adjusting himself. Okay. Well, then why did he proceed to smash with that thing immediately after? You are out of your mind and delusional.
And 3. That was great. Well, that is this Thursday night. Tune in Monday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I am Wheels with a Z. There's the Big Chrome Dome. Sean Kramars. See you next week.